Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been gone for a while because of Christmas and all the fun festivities that go on in December. So I'm glad to be back in the new year. I'm gonna start this year off revealing some of my favorite things to do is DIY projects, little home renovations, and just bettering the space that you're in as gradual as you possibly can. I don't like the pressure that people put on, like to get something done in a week or 2 weeks or even a month. Sometimes it takes 5 years, like this project that I'm going to share with you today. It's right past here, down this hallway into the kitchen area, and I will show you that. Basically, we did a big kitchen renovation 2 years ago in March. That video is featured on my channel already. If you would like to go check that out, I'll leave it up in the cards and in the description box below so you can go check that out. But this reveal is actually the dining nook area off of the kitchen, and we took our time in figuring out what we wanted to do in there. I know I wanted to do the kitchen first and then move into that area because I knew that I wanted it to kind of have a cohesive look and match. So follow me along and get all the details and the steps on how I made this space my dream space today. It has been such fun seeing it all come together, especially around Christmas time where we have tons of Christmas decorations up right now. I'll probably actually do a late Christmas home tour just because I want to kind of keep it. I want to document what I did in 2019 because I'm super proud of myself and my husband. He has helped me so much. So I want to share all that I did with you this year. So stay tuned for all of those upcoming videos. But without further ado, let's get into this dining room makeover right now. As you can see, when we bought our home in 2011, it was a blank canvas. We spent most of our time on the outdoor improvements and did what we could with our kitchen and dining spaces. We stained the molding and just added some simple furniture and decor. So here's the progress of painting the kitchen. So far I got that area done. Obviously I have to do this area, but I'm waiting on my husband to pull out the refrigerator. And now I'm doing the pantry area. I have like one more coat to do on the inside and I'll be done, and then we'll put the door back on. And I think I'm gonna keep the doors the way they are, kind of like the barn door look. I'm not gonna paint, you know, that. I don't think I need to. I mean, it would look really nice, but I just don't really want to do that. We have a small pantry, so figuring out a system is key in spaces like these, especially if you have children, because they have their own separate little food items and snacks, so you kind of have to be creative.
Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me, your eyes.
I finished painting all the trim around the kitchen area and dining areas except this bay window, which I left simply because of time constraints. So I'm going to tackle this and move on to our brown, extremely damaged table that I bought at an antique shop that was closing down, so I got a great price on it. Here is the close-up of all that's needed to be painted. I'm using a Sherwin-Williams paint. The color is Eider White. It's the exact same shade of our kitchen cabinets, so I wanted all the molding that connected to the kitchen to flow seamlessly, as well as the table. So keep that in mind when painting molding and trim. Pay attention to where they connect so that you can make an action plan accordingly with colors and color schemes.
Right, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you you turned everything around. I will always remember it, how you got me off the battleground, how you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. So I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted.
Now I am using a stripper to get this table cleaned off.
You're making me wholehearted. Emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before. Honest, but I know. Left these years ago. I was young and almost.
We had to spray it on and leave it on for probably a whole day. The next day we came to scrape it off, and wow, the gunk that came off of it is so satisfying to see. You have to see this.
To love, what do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? 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 When everything's said and done.
So my husband and I are clearing off the top of the table, and then we will be hand wiping the rest.
Out in the unknown, story took its toll. Thought I would've grown off the beaten track to become a better man, sinking in the sand. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's
Once it was completely dry, we started to sand it down, paying most attention to the top, since that's where all the traffic will be. We did a combination of hand sanders and electric sanders and smoothed out some of the damaged spots that were on this table. You could tell that there was like heat issues and water damage, so we did as best as we could.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie.
Now it's time to do the underside. We have the soft wool pads that you put on, furniture to protect your flooring. Well, I have to take those off and sand down the feet and make sure it's kind of like level. So I had to remove that.
And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light.
And aside Side note, I apologize for the video having these splotches in it. I'm not sure why that is, but here's a close-up of the legs and feet after I took everything off and sanded it.
You've got two heavy hearts, it's not a lie. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall.
Now I'm putting some paint thinner on to prep it for the paint. It's like using the mineral spirits to kind of open up the wood. We looked it up on the internet, and actually you can use paint thinner as well as the mineral spirits.
And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets.
We let it dry, and now we will be using a DeWalt paint sprayer that my husband was so excited to get, and I'm so glad he pushed it because, you know, I don't want to spend money on things that you can just paint by hand, but he was smart and he said we have to use one for the table. I'm so glad he did because it saved so much hassle instead of painting it by hand. My husband loosened the legs while we painted so that we could make it level later. It had some issues, so he had to figure that out. Now, here's the fun part. Doing the top of the table was a dream come true for me. It was so satisfying to see the whole thing transform to this pristine, nice, new piece of furniture. My eyes were just so happy at what I saw. All in all, we did 2 coats of paint on the legs in the middle and 3 coats on the top. We also added 2 coats of polyurethane to the whole thing so that it would not get damaged or chipped as we used it for eating and playing. So far, we've had it for about a month and a half, and it's working out. There are no chips, there are no painting issues. So far, it's working out. here is a mini reveal of the area before the final reveal. We brought the table in from outside after it was dried just so that it wouldn't get damaged, but we did not have a rug or decor yet. After a week of searching for the perfect rug, I can finally show you what it looks like today. It is pristine and so fresh in this space. The trim and the molding are all painted too, and the curtains now pop even better. The gray tones on the shelf and in the decor with the white just make it look so clean and glamorous. It's so easy to decorate now because you have like this one complete colored palette. The detail on the claw feet is amazing. That's one of the reasons why I loved this table. I just adore that. And now the whole room is so cohesive and matches and looks like it was original to the house, which is always the goal when renovating a space. You don't want it to look unfinished. We are still on the hunt for 4 identical chairs to put around the table, but it's not needed that soon, and I'll wait for that perfect deal.
I should know by now how to live without.
And this centerpiece was a gift from my husband's company during the Christmas party that we went to, and it gives such life to the space, and I love having live plants in my home.
The radio's playing songs telling me that I should try to move on. Don't say how it bothers me. I guess I'll have to try anyway. Try to let her go.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching our transformation of this area that's taken like 5 years in total. I cannot begin to tell you how in love I am with it. To see a space that you knew had potential to actually be reality is so satisfying. And if you can, try doing your home updates yourself. Save the money, learn the lessons, and go slowly as you make those decisions. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. I'll see you in my next new video series starting next week, so click that bell so you're notified on your way out. Bye guys!
Without her